Hello, hello everyone. How's it going? Welcome to a creative single player world. We do not yet have a creative plot world updated to 119 yet on ASV, so here we are. This is where I plan to do some more building today. I have a lot of projects that I want to do, and I'm trying to get the creative juices flowing for them, for my server, for ISV. There's even some creative build planning that I need to do for Overkill, but like I haven't had very much time. So here we are. We're going to be doing creative build planning today. Hey Cami, how's it going? Hey Haunted, doing fine. My displays are less purple now. Why were your displays purple? That's why were they purple? My goodness. That sounds very odd. Okay. We should probably like time set day and well actually let's do game rule do daylight cycle false and then time set noon. There. Ta-da! Alright. Okay, so I like to keep chunk borders on because it helps me count. I'm good at counting. Mm-hmm. I think I have installed some mods correctly on here too. I'm not positive. So I'm just gonna go open my resource pack folder real quick because it's close to the mods folder. Okay, yes. So on my server, Lightmatica is allowed, and so that will actually help because I can create a build plan here and then use Lightmatica while I'm building over on the live side of the server, so that will help as well. I also I grabbed a schematic, but I don't know where it goes. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Schematics. Like I'm used to where schematics are located on a server, not on single player. Oh, let's see. Let's get the schematic moved over in here because I grabbed a schematic of spawn. Okay, let's see if this works. Schem load real spawn. Was it spawn row? Oh no. Oh, I closed it. Hold on. Technical difficulties, it's fine. Video card decided to set them to a purple setting even after a restart. Whoa, that's weird. That's weird. I wonder what made it do that. Was it like a bad update or something? That's like super bizarre. Schematics. Will it not do it this way? Because I'm using CurseForge as my launcher. Do I need to relog? I might need to relog. We'll see. The joys of mods. Bummer. Because that has all my measurements. Okay, so what we're going to do then, plan B. Plan B. It'll be fine. We're going to go to our SMP. This is my patron server. And we're going to do accounting instead. Okay. So what I want to do is build a house right here. I was thinking about like something with a water wheel on it. We'll see if I can do that because I found some inspiration pictures that I kind of want to build off of, and I don't know if a water wheel will work with it, but we'll try. So basically what it is there's going to be like a medieval style building like right here. And it's going to have an archway and a tower right here. So the archway is going to be a bridge to get across this little part of the water. I doubt anyone's actually going to use a bridge because they'd have to go upstairs and go across the bridge and come downstairs. But like, psh, whatever. It's there for aesthetics. And if this wasn't like Minecraft, like if this was an actual like medieval town, that is how people would get across the water, okay? It's the vanilla path. Yeah, but I don't see where a schematics folder would be, CK. That's my problem. It's like if it's in the saves, it's not there. Like the schematics folder is there for this version of Minecraft that I booted up with CurseForge. Schematics folder is there. I put the schematic in it. But when I go to single player, it doesn't seem to be loading. Will it load here? Well, of course it will load here because I made the schematic here on the server. Yeah, the schematics folder is there. It's just not loading in single player. I don't know why. So, oh well, troubleshoot later. So yeah, I've got cool ideas, but then I think if I can manage it on the back of the building that's gonna go right here, we'll put a water wheel right there. Maybe. If it looks right. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, so the space we have to work with versus my inspiration picture. So my inspiration picture, the tower is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's a 7x7 tower on this side, which will fit there just fine. And then the house is like 1. I mean, it's bigger than that because the overhangs, but the base, the footprint at the bottom, we'll count that. 1, 2, 3. Okay, it's gonna be easier to count these ones with windows. Oh, they use cheaty hacks. Building a spawn town building. I don't know if it'll be my spawn town home. It might be my spawn town home. Don't tell Hubs. At least a building, though. I think on my server, I mostly want to work on like community builds. I don't really want a main base just yet. I am going to create my own multiverse that will be called Paladin's Sanctum or the Inner Sanctum, something like that. But that's thoughts further down the road. So that's going to be something that'll be months from now. So I just need a small base of operations, and I think over by Hubs is going to be just fine for that. But I really want to work on public builds. It's what I enjoy the most, and it's what I get to do the least on ISV. So it's where I started on ISV. I started off doing community builds and things like that, and I miss doing it. So that's kind of what I want to do. I want to do community builds. So we're going to help make this into a community spawn town area that's like medieval themed and stuff like that, at least on this main island here. So we'll see. You can have a Paladin's home. You can be without Hubs in one small build. Right. And Ken says, first we need farms. This is true, but I want to have a spawn town house at least, and then we'll go back to farms. Maybe we'll go show you guys the wither skeleton farm. I finished it, and I'm really proud of the sorting, or the item sorting system thingy collection. So I watched so many El Mango videos on item collection, and then item collection in the Nether. So I'm super proud of it. It's very cool. Anyway, I was counting things. Let's see. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's 7 each. Then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of those. Okay. So if I do very similar proportions to this, will we fit here? I don't think so. I think that's a very big build. That feels like a very big build. Hold on. Maybe not. If I took off just a few shavings of this image I'm looking at, so we're going to go. I mean, it's only like 3 chunks, right? Only like 3 chunks. So this is 1, 2, 3. It's too big. It's too big. But we could squish it. We could like shave off parts of it. Or we can move the river. I mean, we can do this. We can be like 1, 2, 3, and then we move the river over here. Just cut right through where this house is. I'm not opposed to moving rivers. Or we can find a different spot for it. I kind of liked this spot because I like this this arch idea that goes over the water right here. So a tower here, the house here, and an arch between them. I always build big. You know what? We could put the tower on this side. We could just flip it. That would work. Because it's only 7 by 7 for the tower, plus like overhangs for the roof and stuff. That could work. We could just flip it. Do the house on this side and the tower on this side. Duh. Okay, so maybe I don't need measurements quite as badly as I thought I might have needed them. I think this is good. You heard nothing, honey. That's another thing on my list that I need to do today, because we need to figure out what we're building over here with Hubs. Because this is Hubs' house, and I kind of claim this little hilltop right here. And this will probably be our main base of operations for a little while. Because it's going to be closest to spawn, but not in spawn. And then it's also, this is the villager trading hall over here, which is another project I'm taking on. So far, we haven't really done much by way of like shopping district or anything like that. It's just sort of been communal supplies, like who needs this, and we're just trading, which I find to be very fun. And so I was planning on getting all these villagers converted and all their prices like way down, and then just setting up a library here of some kind where people can just come get books. I'll just do a bunch of trading and people can come get books. Whatever they need. So, but we've got a double spider spawner down here for string, and it's got a manual option for eyeballs, but I think we have a ton of eyes. And then I found another, where is it? Over here. I found another spawner down here for bones. So I figure we can use bones for bone mealing crops and stuff like that for trading if we need to. But all I've done pretty much is just dug it out and light it up and haven't really touched it since then. So we'll see. Bones would be very useful though, especially bone blocks for like building materials and stuff. But now that we have the Wither Skelly farm, we get bones there too. So yep, it might just be useful for bows. We had so much sea lanterns. Oh, we do. We have a lot of sea lanterns now. Yeah, Ken's been hard at work on the Guardian farm, which has been amazing. Hubs and I are gonna do like a little bit of a server tour towards the end of the month, and show off Spawn Town here. So those of you who are on my server, if you're gonna be joining my server, if you want us to tour your Spawn Town home, get it done before the end of the month. It's in our patron announcements on Discord. And then we'll also tour like all the other farms and stuff on stream. Okay. I kind of want to show you guys since I'm here. Oh, that's creative. Whoopsies. While I'm here, I kind of want to show you guys the Wither Skelly farm just because I'm super proud of the collection. We've still got to make it look pretty, but at least it's safe and functional using the building materials that I had. But lots of skulls. As soon as I finished it and was like done with everything, I came back to spawn and I was like, Fee, here, look. And I just threw like 30 skulls at her. She's like, oh my. Oh, somebody's been busy digging this out. Last time I came through here, I couldn't fly this far because everything wasn't dug out yet. I dropped off a whole bunch of stone at spawn, but it looks like I might need to go deep slate mining too. Which is fine, like, when I'm running reports and doing things that don't require a lot of attention, I am either on ISV AFKing at my sheep farm, or I'm here digging. Or mindlessly placing blocks. Getting there, says Ken. Excellent! Hi, everybody! We're gonna do some creative build planning today, but I thought I'd show some stuff off first. Yeah. I did put, I bothered and put soul, whatever this one is. The one that makes you have the zoomies, but doesn't slow you down if you don't have the zoomies. I put that underneath all of this. But this is all the way down. I haven't killed myself yet, but I'm so gonna kill myself one of these days flying down this staircase. This needs to be made taller, but it's a little dangerous out there right now. So we'll get there. At least it's safe right now. Doing base stuff on ISV. Woo woo! Welcome back, Ruby. Okay, so I'm missing a block there. So all of the wither skeletons come down into this center area, and if you just stand here, if you fill up your inventory with stuff, then you won't accidentally pick up things either, but you can always just like chuck it as well. So that's, you can do it that way, but right now there is an on-off switch for the storage system, because it's I haven't figured out how to make it like maybe just a pressure plate right here, and then when you leave it'll turn it off. Hopefully. So basically, you can keep hopper minecarts together now, so when they break, they stay as a hopper minecart. You don't have to recraft it, and they can be dispensed just like regular minecarts can be dispensed. So what this is doing is it's sending it over here to pick up the items, and then this is a lava cauldron, and lava breaks it and dumps all of its stuff out. But because it's got momentum, and when it hits that, it's falling into this area, dropping it down here, which then makes it shoot off into the storage system. Like, Ilmengo is a genius, y'all. I know this isn't news to anybody, but like, cool. Most of this is his design. The parts that I had to work out was this here, because his design, it was like spitting out minecarts too fast, and then they would get stuck up here instead of breaking. They would just start piling up there and then start going backwards through the system. It was a whole mess. And then the other part was I had to slow down the timings, or I had to create a new timing like loop for this area right here, because it was double ticking the piston so fast that it would just leave the slime block there. And so I figured out how to create my own just like delay here so that it would still double tick. So that's why the observers are here watching it turn on and then off. So it's two ticks that it gives. so that it will push the slime block and then pull it back. But yep, I'm super proud of it. So this is a rapid collection system for the Wither Skelly farm. So right now, because the farm, you know, it's barely spawn proofed, you know. This is all like slabbed up, but like we haven't dug anything out or anything like that. So it does a pretty good job of funneling all the mobs in there, but we could do another like 2 layers, I think it is, that we could do here for more wither skeletons. But, and you know, we need to spawn proof all around this area, but for the size, just 1 hopper minecart in the system is enough. But I think you can probably do 4. I haven't tested more than 4 here. So, but yes, you can have 4 of them going all at once, and then it's just a matter of this keeping up with it. This part will keep up with it. It's the hoppers back here that I worry about. But you know, like, as long as it catches the skulls, everything else is just bonus materials anyway. Like, and look how much coal we have already. So I've got 3 things catching coal, I've got 3 things catching bones, and then we've got 1 catching skulls here at the end, and then everything else just burns. So yeah, I can't take like very much credit for this design at all. This is Ilmango. This like whole lava cauldron hopper minecart unloading thing with the mud block on top. The only part of it that's mine is this section down here that activates the slime blocks. But the rest of it, oh yeah, and I had to adjust the way that he has these going. But, you know, it works, it's awesome. It seems to be okay when it gets unloaded, but sometimes it won't. If it's unloaded at the wrong moment, it won't re-dispense the hopper minecart. So if the hopper minecart is not running, and it should be, then you just need to like flick the switch twice. That's all. So you could leave it running as long as you know that when you come back, if there's no minecart, just flip the switch twice and you'll be fine. So it's nice not to have machines running all the time though, for server lag reasons. Doesn't matter a whole lot on this server because it's small, but on a server like ISV, I would be like, no, make sure that it's switched off before you leave. So, but yeah, it's a really cool system. We have been very proud of it. Oh yeah, can't do it that way here. Alright, Stream Raiders time. And we'll let that battle run while we head back to spawn. I am so glad that this is working again. I missed doing Stream Raiders. Let's turn it off. There we go. By the way, welcome in, Z-Man. And thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Welcome to the knighthood. I hope you enjoy your stay on the stream. Yep. Alright, GG y'all. It's a good way to start nice and strong. Gratsinia and Jess on your extra stuff. We will go ahead and go into this mini boss fight. Shooty McShootface. Okay then. I have a quest to do battle plans today, so we'll make sure that we get those done. And it should also help y'all if you have a quest to complete as well. We're just gonna throw down, of course, as usual, a little bit of everything all around, so that if you need to complete a specific quest, you can do that. Let's do some ranged as well. And we will see that screen again in 30 minutes. Boop. There we go. Yep, no worries. Hey Kat, how's it going? We do not like the war pigs. They're so mean. I almost got murdered by one while I was digging out the tunnel. It was just like Whoa! No, 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 no. I think I had like a heart and a half. I'm not used to just being in diamond gear at the moment and a gold helmet. At least I remembered the gold helmet. Okay. I'm not sure what farm we should do next, because I'm pretty sure Cammy tackled the shulker farm. Is that right, Cammy? Was that what you were working on? Was the shulker farm? So much iron. Doing pretty good. Finally got a new cell phone. Ooh, nice. I am due for another one myself, but I keep putting it off because, I mean, it works. It's fine. It hasn't run out of space yet. But it is getting old. It struggles at times to get signal in certain spots where Hubs' phone that's like 2 or 3 years newer, he doesn't generally have a problem. He's always got on average 2 more bars than I do, just because his phone is newer. So, yeah, it's probably getting time. Cammy says, Ken and I did. I think I fixed it today. We were having trouble with the shulker not duplicating. Oh, interesting. Your old one's about 5 years old, you think? Yeah, mine's an iPhone 7, and I don't even know how old that is because I don't keep track. Time has no meaning for me. Okay, so we had decided that we were going to do the tower on this side and then the house on that side. I think that will do just fine. We can tear down this little starter hut thing that I threw villagers in early on. All right, so we're gonna swap. Are you okay? Cat ran into something. Oh my goodness. Was that him or was that you, hun? Oh, okay. All right, anyway, sorry, distracted, loud noises. So I moved the villagers over to the trading hall because they were spawning all kinds of golems over here. So that problem is taken care of now. All good. Heard a thump, came to see what that was. It wasn't me. I think it was one of the cats. Don't know how old that is, though. I don't do iPhones. Yeah, the company that I worked for, my brother's company that I worked for a long time, they all had iPhones. And so when I signed on, they were like, here's your iPhone. I was like, oh, thanks. They're like, signing bonus. I was like, cool. Because we'd just been using like pay-as-you-go phones up until then because we ain't fancy. Now I'm a little addicted to it, so... Ginger boy getting in trouble. Oh noes. The other ginger boy, the smaller ginger boy. Not the other ginger boy that lurks in my streams. Okay, to the creative world. And by creative world, I mean my single player test world. Okay. Boo-boo. Let's see if we can get this image up here on stream. I found it on Pinterest, blame Ken. I used to only Google images, and then Ken was like, well, Pinterest is a great place to look for inspiration. So now I blame Ken. Oh, we can turn on Night Owl on. We haven't turned her on in a little while. I used to have an image in here that I would just replace whenever I needed to, but it looks like I might have gotten rid of it. That's no good. Okay. Add image. we're going to look for that one. This one. There we go. That's pretty. Let's put it right there. Let's make it a wee bit smaller, because that is kind of the look that I'm going for. I want to add some more to the roof, make it maybe look a little more either Gothic or Victorian or something like that. I want to add, like, you know how they have, what are they called? Crenellations or something? Where there's like spikes along the roof and then chains in between the spikes. I want to see how that would look. But I also kind of want to see if I can put a little arch to it, so it's arched across the roof. That's what I'm going for. So pay no attention to that. That's a spider spawner farm thingy that I was designing because I had an idea and I had to run with it. We're gonna build this whole thing probably out of stone first, and then we'll go in and play around with colors, see if some of the new 119 blocks would look nice. So we'll see. I like doing shapes first, regardless of color, and then go from there. It's just kind of how I operate for the most part. That feels more Gothic. Yeah, it does. I want to give it a shot. Just see, you know? Okay, so we had said, let's just do one panel here first. So it was like this, and then like 1, 2, 3, I think. Zoom in on this image real quick. Yeah, because it was like, so it was 7. It has 1 this way, and then there's like a window here, except that they made it look like it was framed by doing something like this in the window, which is kind of cool. But only for some of the windows it looks like maybe. Maybe not. So we'll see. We'll just we'll get the shape in first and decide how tall we want it, because we also don't want it to be like overwhelming the rest of the builds in town. So I probably honestly would stop here and do that. Not much taller than that before I started the next story, you know? Oop. Go. You working on your patron server? Yes, and this is a build for my patron server, but I've got several other builds that I want to work on as well, some of them for ISV. So we'll probably switch over to those at some points once I feel like I've made enough progress with this, so to speak. Okay. So we're gonna make this too tall just to make it easier to put this second layer on here. Let's switch to, like, let's just do a spruce wood while we're figuring things out for now, just so that there's a difference, and then maybe we'll do this in bone blocks up here at the top, but I might switch that out for, like, you know, calcite or white concrete powder or something. Thanks, Ken. Pat, thank you for the epic rogue on the battlefield. I appreciate it. Bob fall off the table while Ginger Boy was working on spreadsheets for Real's Minecraft server. I mean, he might have. I don't know. I think he just ran into something. Little Ginger Boy, anyway. Okay. So what I'm thinking for the edges, I think this is going to be good. That kind of looks like what they're doing here. And we're going to come in, like, once I've been able to recreate it, we're going to come in and add our own, like, flares to it. So stay tuned. Okay. This goes across here. And then there's, is it just one stair they're using? It looks like it. Except for in this part where it, like, pops out in the front. Then they use 2 stairs. So that's kind of cool. All right, but we should be able to do that. And let's just do that. And we will copy it from this side. Should be able to. Cool. All right, so then we can just do this. And we'll do it again. I'm doing -A because it minuses the error blocks so that it won't delete anything that's already there and just replace it with error. How many of these were there? There were 7, right? Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Already feels too big. 7. Because that makes it, I believe, Spawn Town is 40 by 40 for a Spawn Town home. I have to ask my mods. I should chunk align this too so it's easier to count. But yeah, we've got 2 and it's like 32, 34, 36, 38. 40, 42, 44, 46. And then there's still the archway and the tower. 40 by 40. Okay, so this has to be, if I'm going to build this, this has to have a purpose for Spawn Town and not be a Spawn Town home. I'm really like in love with the idea of building it. So what are some needs that we have? Iron storage is going to be in the castle on the hill. Public storage currently is in the blacksmith. So this could be the new location for public storage. And like just a place to dump supplies from farms and things like that for anybody to use. Have an idea for the villager trading hall on your server role. Was gonna propose to the mods on Discord soon once I find more inspo pics. Hey, Ruby, like the trading hall, go for it. I'm already gonna say go for it. I'm more interested in like the villagers of the trading hall, but I have absolutely no inspiration for what to build around it. I'm like Oasis? It's in the desert? I don't know. Some sort of more elaborate desert village? I don't know. Nothing sounds right to me. So please, like, go right ahead. I'll even move the villagers around wherever you want them to fit with whatever design that you want. The only thing I'm interested in is just working with the villagers themselves. So Middle Eastern inspired city. Ooh, that sounds interesting. Yes, please do, and tell me what you need. I will farm for stuff. So maybe public or not trading hall, public, words are hard. Storage. Yes. Storage is the thing I was thinking of. That's better. We'll change all the arches to be more like that. I like that a little better. I also kind of want to add some footing to the bases here, but we'll get this started first. We'll post in your Discord in case others want to yelp. All right. Thanks, Ruby. That's gonna be awesome, I'm sure. Go. Okay. Interesting thing is I don't know how skinny this thing is. Because I've only got the one picture. All right, let's work on this pop out part, and then we'll kind of decide what to do with the roof. Like I can guesstimate based on the angle of the roof. Maybe that will help me, because if I can just build this side of it I can just copy, flip, and paste and see how that goes, and then start adding details and stuff. Okay, so it's 2 ends. So on this part right here, this actually goes, is it down one like that and then out like this? It's kind of what it looks like, because it is down one further. Okay, and that's for 3 of these. That. See how high up this goes. Hi from Fee and me. Hi Ashley. Hi Fee. How's it going? Oh, here, I got you. I think I can do it. Nope, I cannot. See, I locked it to Fee only. I can play it from Firebot though if he would like me to. It's kind of funny because like sometimes people get really like down about their building skills, and here I am. I'm just literally gonna copy this build because that's how I learn. I copy and then I modify and modify and modify and modify. And I just keep like breaking it down and building it back up. Like if I'm really stuck on a style or really stuck on something, I just go find something I like and I copy it. And I go, now that I see it here in front of me, I can now build something else out of it with the same palette or the same structure or add more structure to it. And that's okay, as long as you don't like claim it as your own. That's where you get into like copyrights and things like that, because if it's not your own, you need to give credit where credit is due. This is how I learned art. This is how I learned to draw. I would find something else and I would copy it. I'd look at it and I'd copy it. And I'd be like, okay, this is like, this technique worked for me to mimic what they were doing here. And that's just the same thing with Minecraft building. It's totally okay when you are learning to do it this way, to copy it, to see if you can figure out how they built it without following a tutorial, just looking at inspiration pictures or whatever. Just figure it out and then go in and modify it, make it your own. Give credit where inspiration came from, and you're just fine. The other way that I get through like creative building is sometimes I need to build a block and I need to carve out what I'm looking for. So like the wall that I built for Ken for Spawn, that started off as like a blank wall and I just started carving into it. It was like a block that I just started carving into and was just like, let's add some shape to this. Let's add some depth to it. I'm going to need it to be like this. Let's add a lip to it here. Like, just keep messing with it. Keep playing with it until you find something that you like. This is how you learn to get good at things. So, anyway. Music is a wee bit loud? Oh, that's weird. I barely show it as, like, up on my end. Let's turn it down just a touch and see if that is any better. Let me know. All right. Okay, so let's continue with this. I had a friend DM me tonight actually. That's better. Okay. I had a friend DM me tonight and she was feeling I guess a little down. I still don't have context for why she's feeling down. And I was just like, hey, it's okay. It's okay to not be good at something. It actually reminded me a long time ago, I read a book called Level Up Your Life, because of course I did. And it was very interesting to me because at the time, I was really struggling with motivation and things like that. Who knew? It was probably just the ADHD, now that I think about it. And just trying to get going on things. And so I was looking for like motivational books and stuff to help me. Anyway, then I ran into this book and it was so perfect. I do it like that. It's not a full block here. I think I have to do. Maybe they did trapdoors. Or maybe they just did slabs. Ah, that's what they did. Okay. So anyway, this book that I found that I read, it was from a guy named Steve Cam, and he has his own like business called Nerd Fitness, where he would create like workout exercises and motivational things to help people who are nerds work out. And so he would do like the Batman exercise routine and things like that. And he would always make it fun and make it like nerdy and make it like about leveling up and stuff like that. So he wrote this book called Level Up Your Life. I don't hardly remember anything about it except for one thing. So it's been so long since I've read it. One thing really stuck with me. And that was, he said that you need to be brave enough to suck at something until you can become kind of sort of good at it. And for some reason, that has always stuck with me. That has been something that's like, it helps me get over that fear of not being good at something. You know, it helps me get over that fear of, I don't know what I'm doing. Or getting overwhelmed that this is a lot to learn. So that's a thing now for me, is when I start feeling that like fear of, I'm not good at this, I suck at this, this is not working out for me. I try to like remember and recall and pull in the idea that I just need to be brave and allow myself to suck at something until I start becoming kind of sort of good at it. Anyway. Hey Hugh, how's it going? Must be perfect all the time forever. How dare Rill, stop spewing logics. I know, right? Hey, I'm not to blame for this particular piece of logics, okay? It was the book. I mean, this looks fine with the spruce and stuff, but I kind of want to mix it up and see if I can come up with a different color palette once I've got, you know, shapes. Once I've got shapes together, because this is probably going to be like cobblestone or something like that instead of stone. We'll see. Blame real so logic. It's not me. I take no responsibility for this. Okay. So if this is going to be the top, it looks like it goes like this at the top. And then looks like slabs across the top here until we get to this point. I like this detailing, but even in my inspiration image, it's kind of very samey in color. And so we're definitely going to work on that. Maybe trade these out for trapdoors instead of slabs. We might change this up a little bit. Not sure. Proceeding though. We must learn how this build is done so that then we can go in and change it. Okay, so it looks like there's a stair right here. And then it goes up the log here. Yeah, it actually might be one lower down. It might be more like that. Slab. I don't know. I can't quite tell. We're just gonna leave it like that though, because I think that looks better. Okay, so where this needs to come up to is here. Come all the way across to here. go back this way to... Perfect. Ooh. Yeah, definitely. The build is already a lot bigger than it seems. So we are going to definitely make this into like a public storage house. So in that case, I think we'll just continue building this. We won't try to add a water wheel or anything to it. I'll do my water wheel house idea probably somewhere else. But I do like this this build for like a public storage idea. Very samey. Yes. Very samey. There's too much of the same thing going on. Official terminology in my world. Hi, Upsy. There are so many answers to that. Immortality, mobility, reality. Haha, see, I was just gonna say that right when you said nice. Reality is very hard to swallow. I agree. Let's see. A manatee. Oh, excellent. Indeed. Like, I kind of like the simplistic arches. Yeah, these definitely need to be higher up. You know what, that's gonna bother me. Let's just go ahead and fix it now. Go. Yep. It's fine. We'll fix it. I still have to fix the stuff at Reforged, but I just I wanna get the like cactus build on the outside done before we go to fixing issues on the inside. I also discovered there's another thing wrong at Reforged, y'all. The cactus farms are not the same. They're not the same size. So that's a thing. That one I'm gonna leave alone and let the facade fix it. But yeah, they're not the same size. One of them is like 39 by 33 and the other one's like 36 by 33. I'm just like, did I measure this? Or did somebody else measure this? Obviously, we did not measure it enough. Don't know. Time's out, you. Oh no! Listen, y'all, I've got the sleepy sillies. Ruby, how dare? Oh no. He isn't here to be rude and have me time him out. Oh, do we just need to summon a glaive? Somebody summon glaive. Big shoes to fill, I shall try. Nuancy says I'm not sassy. How dare? How dare he? He should know better than to say things like that. Alright. We're going to fill this in. Oh no, I forgot to turn off the weather. Game rule, do weather cycle false and weather clear. Okay. Set. Perfect. Even set it in the right direction the first try. Alright, it's Stream Raiders time. Let us get some help here, and we shall start the battle. Oh yeah, this is that person that like duplicates itself whenever it kills somebody. Oh no. Go get her. No, don't get distracted by the clones. Get her. Oh no. Okay, we got her. We'll see if we can get the rest. Oh man. That glitch warrior is just destroying people. Oh. I have no idea what just happened there. Uh-oh. Oh no, we only needed a few more units. Ranged units, it looks like. Wah wah. Alright, that's okay. We'll try again. Keep playing. Try again. So we need some more ranged units, so that's good to know. Let's... Should we start up by... Oh, the rainbow one is gone. Let's start up over here and see if we can nuke some of these guys off the battlefield, like, right away. Here. Nope. And then yes here. Let's make sure we get some ranged. I'll even drop a spell to give you guys a buff when we do that. Let's get some melee in here. Let's get some healers back here. Let's try and keep them back there so that they stay like a little more protected. That should help. Get some more melee here. And then if we can get some assassins as well. They do a lot of damage, but they're so squishy. But we'll put some in. And we'll see that screen again in 30 minutes. Boop, boop. There we go. We're kid-free tonight, so later bedtime. Woohoo! Jumps on all the redstone. Tunnel bore redstone is broken. Oh no. What is even bedtime? Yeah, I know, right? Well, it's Friday, and y'all are here because you're all a bunch of night owls like myself. So what is bedtime again? I'm sorry, I wasn't listening. Here and there, we need to cut, paste, perfect. Fills in all the corners. All right, it looks so plain. Definitely need to spice things up. Maybe add more details, because we're probably definitely going to have a lot of space on the inside. So we could actually create even more depth down here. Sink this in another layer if we wanted to. We could also do the trick that I did in season 6 and put walls here. So by putting wall blocks, you can create depth without actually giving up any space. So we might end up doing that. Don't mind me just getting distracted already by getting to that portion of the build where we knock things out that we don't like and add things we do like, and it's fine. Okay, let's get this part in. Oh, and this needs to be here. I don't know what it looks like underneath there because you can't see it. That is probably fine. Do this. And this. All right. This part of it, not quite sure how this goes. It kind of looks like it's like this. Yeah, that might be it. Yeah, okay. That looks about right. I don't think this... Really hard to tell. Saying I don't think that this side has this, but it kind of looks like it might. It's just so tiny of a picture. Kind of hard to see. That is okay. That, there. Well, same thing right here. Top. I like how they're creating the depth with this one here, where they've got, you go, this is the outer lip, then you go in one and in another for the wall. And then they further create depth by having these windows here. So that's going to be adding a lot of interest. I think maybe we'll add a lot of foliage to it too. They've traded out some of their blocks in their roof for like moss, and I think that looks rather cool. Doing that right now because much long day. See y'all Sunday. All right, have a good night, Upsy. I hope you have a good day tomorrow. Don't work yourself too hard if you can avoid it. All right, and then we need the stairs that go up this way. And does it do that? Let's not do that. It's that. There we go. I kind of like it because usually people try and fit like an X in that tiny space, whereas just doing one cross bracing instead of trying to do two works a lot better for a relatively small square like that. I like that this pops out, but I kind of want to make it pop out further too. I have no focus. But if I start on the roof without popping that out further, that's going to make things look weird. So we might as well make that change right now. So what if we did this? Oop. What if this was an archway itself? A smaller one. But you go 3. So this would be, this is 3, just 2 there. What if we had it 3 here? And then just had this whole section right here to this point come out that far, you know? Oops, that far. So you just have it that. And then what if you had like maybe this is, oh, you know what? We don't have a barn yet for all the animals. They're just out in open pens. This could be a barn instead of a storage room. Barn on the bottom and then like some miscellaneous storage on the top. Or the whole thing could be a barn, I don't know. All right. Because this, popping this out would have the feel. Hey Tula, how's it going? Popping this whole thing out, I think, would have the feel of, you know, it might be easier to do that opposite here. It would have the feel of like a carriage house, you know, where people living in this house park the carriage, and usually like right next to the stables. So, but you would do something like this where you pull the carriage all the way in so that the occupants can get out of the carriage, not in the rain, and make it inside. And then the stables and everything are just right there too. So, yeah, let's do it. So how are we gonna do this? It's probably gonna be easiest to just do the wall and then worry about the details later. There. Stand like right underneath it. Okay. I want it to come out here. It'll be paste. Okay, so now we need to fix this. And we need to figure out this issue right here. So, that needs to come out one more. Do. Boop. There we go. That's better. Now we can fix the rest of this. So that will come up like that. We'll probably just bring this whole thing forward here. Cut. Then that would go here. Paste. Perfect. Let's just fill that back in for now until we know for sure what we're going to do with it. All right, so then we add the supports here, like it's supposed to go. And this was supposed to be like a double support. But I don't think we need it anymore because it's popping out like only one out from the stone wall of its support instead of two. We might still do something a little more interesting here, like that. Just because it is like the very front of the house. Thank you for the linkage, appreciate it. Love the bone block sounds, me too. Some of my favorite sounds. Of course, if you asked me that like in a trivia moment or something like that, I would be like, what do you mean? I don't like stuff. What are you talking about? Okay, so we do need to fix these corners now though, because they're going to be here instead. That needs to be there. Same thing on this side. Because we're going to go like that. That goes there. There, there, and there. Perfect. It's better. Yeah, and then we don't need this, but we'll probably just end up replacing it with like lights or stone or something like that. Just to see what we can do to light things up. Okay, that looks better. Looking better anyway. It's there, 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 and there. Okay, I think I fixed everything. Yeah, I like that. I like that pop out quite a bit. All right, so what we do with that is that. I think we'll need some kind of better transition here, or maybe that is enough. Yeah, I think that's fine. Do the same thing over here. And that. And this, we have to do that. That. Could actually make it just a partial arch, you know? Something like that. I don't know if I like it as much. We can do I don't like it. So what if we matched this? And then we did that. That looks better. And so if we're doing that, then we match that there. Like it less. I think I know what the problem is. It's because it's too wide on one side. Yeah, okay. So we either leave it skinny or we widen it and we'll have to like try and match it to keep the symmetry. Like that. All right, might have to fiddle with this after we fill in the ceiling and stuff like that. We'll do all patrons renew on the 1st of the month. Yes, so between the 1st and the 5th is usually when Patreon will renew. And yes, that's when all Patreon subscriptions renew. It'll be a monthly thing. They don't do it on the day you sign up. They do it on the day, like the first 1 through 5 of the month. Like mine always comes out on the 1st for like Impulse and other people I support. One of my favorite blocks, partially for that reason, yeah. Bone block is so fantastic. And maybe that's it. Maybe we just need that to make it look a little more... Yep, that's all we needed. We just need that to make it look a little more complete. Okay, that makes sense. It's fine. And we go like that across. We need that up here. And then we need that and that. Is that right? This one lower. Nope, that's right. Okay, that looks better. And I think what will make it look even better is when it does actually have an inside, but we can also fake an entrance with this. Be like, yes, this goes somewhere, but you're not allowed. Pretend like it goes somewhere. You know, it's too dark to enter. Now with that there, it kind of makes me think we need another arch there. It kind of depends on what we decide to do here, I think, on whether or not that's going to need something. It'll be fine for now. Okay, now let's figure out how to fix this. Let's get that in here. Let's get... top part done so that I can then do that. You say set bone blocks not too long ago, right? Yeah. Boom. Go. And we'll do row right here. Okay. So then we need something here like that. Oh, that looks weird. Okay, that's why it looked weird. We might need to do this to fill in that. That's better. Boop. Go. And then this now looks weird, so we might do that. Yep, that looks better. It's a little more matchy. Okay, bedtime for me. Have a great rest of your stream. All right, no worries, Ruby. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you. Oh, Ken had already answered your question, Jess, and I didn't even like see it. Looked right through it. Sorry, Ken, and thank you. Okay, so that is going to go like this. We're going to that, and that is going to be like that. Boo. Hey DSC, how's it going? I saw you streaming earlier. Did you have fun? With your scary ghosty games? The nope nope. No thank you games? Okay. I think that is looking pretty good. Yeah, it was fun. Prep work for a charity stream tomorrow and scary things after. Oh, that's amazing. What charity are you guys supporting tomorrow? And when's your stream? Feel free to drop that information in chat. Since I'm asking, I always like supporting charity streams. We do something down here? I don't think we did. We did not. Can't tell if that looks like it needs more support or not. I think it does, like it's right there, and that will help. Yeah, that's better. Yep. Okay. Get all the bits and pieces. I think we did. All right, cool. All right, now we work on the roof. That's gonna be fun. All right, so it looks like the roof extends one more further from beyond this. Let's do it a different color than the spruce just so that there's a difference here. Let's, do deep slate tiles? I mean, that's... Y'all, ever since I came out with deep slate, that's been another one of my favorite blocks. It's the deep slate tiles. It's so pretty. It's such a good black. Local one called Closet of Hope. They focus on faster adoptive families and have a 24/7 free store for when kids are dropped off in new homes with nothing but clothes on their back. Oh, that's so sweet. Something really close to my heart. Yeah, that's awesome. Okay, cool. Charities at 2 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern. We'll run for 6 hours. Excellent. I will try to make it 6 p.m. Eastern. I might be there for the first little bit, but I do have a stream that night, tomorrow night, for Overkill. But I'll try and at least pop in and say hello for the first little bit. Spooky scary. Okay, well that makes it easy to just pop in. Because I'm not going to stick around. Should be hectic fun. Oh, good. I just don't like the spooky scary stuff. Like, I tried last year. I was like, I'm gonna do it. Everyone's playing Phasmo. Everybody keeps telling me I need to play Phasmo. We're gonna play Phasmo, and we're just gonna do it for Halloween. I might even like get a heart rate monitor or something like that, and we're gonna do it. And I even asked Busty, "Are you interested in doing it?" And I'm pretty sure I even purchased the game. And then I chickened out. Absolutely 100% chickened out. I was like, not even for Halloween. Nope. There's absolutely... I don't think that there's anything that anyone could do to make me play a scary game, like a horror game. Plants vs. Zombies is my speed. Deep slate tile with polished black stone shadows. Oh, that's a good idea, Ken. Yeah, I think that would be a fantastic idea. I really need to work on color palettes too. I also kind of want to like maybe somewhere in the build be incorporating mud bricks. Maybe even some of the skulk stuff. But I don't know how yet. So right now I'm just throwing down a super basic color palette just to get the structure correct, and then I'll go through and start fiddling with things. Yeah. Polished blackstone shadows. I love that idea. For a charity stream. I don't know if I would even do it for a charity stream. Like, if a charity reached out to me and asked me to stream this particular game in order to help them fundraise, I guess I might do that. Oh, that would be so hard though. I would be like, does it have to be this game? I would totally push back. I would 100% push back. Join us tomorrow? Nope. Nope. That's y'all's deal. It's okay. But for the children or the baby kittens or whatever. Honestly, the charities that are my special place that I like to give is battered women's shelters. Everyone has their thing that gets them. That's the one that gets me. Chrissy does have a baby kitten. This is true. This is very true. Like, don't get me wrong, I love kids and everything. And like most people, I think do. But everybody has their thing. And that one's mine. What could work well with the brown kata, maybe? Ah, skull blocks are hard to work with. Yeah, I don't know if I'll keep the skull blocks, I think you meant. I don't know if I'll keep the white, because I have some ideas on how to tie in the skull blocks. So, but I don't want to try them on stream. So we'll see. This kinda looks like it might look good going out one more, but I'm not sure. So here's the other thing, is that they have used full blocks for their roof, because they've used like terracotta and moss and warped wood. And so I'm like, unless this is modded, unless this is, which is possible, but I don't think so. It would explain the windows though in this build, so let me show you guys. So, whoop, make that super big. So there's these, you still can't even see it. Hold on, we'll zoom in some more. You can kind of see these windows. They have, I want to say they're trapdoors on the sides, but it actually might be slabs. But it's not thick enough to be vertical slabs for modded. So I'm thinking it's trapdoors, but then I look at the windows and I go, are those fences? But they can't be fences because there's two stairs there. Scaffolding. Maybe it's scaffolding. Ah, okay. So up in the roof here, these are full blocks, I think. There's like a stair block, so I'm looking at the like left corner. There's the warped wood stair at that very corner at the bottom. And then it's like they've got slabs in front of it, and then it resumes to stairs. But there's like moss blocks and then like terracotta. So I think those are like full blocks going up for the first view. So, yeah. All right. Shrinky, shrinky, back down. Doop, doop, doop. There we go. So, looks like glass and posts are inset one block. Yeah, so if Ken is right, and it is scaffolding, which is interesting. I never would have thought to do scaffolding. So there, I don't think that was the right spot. It was not. So their windows, they've got the scaffolding here, they're doing like this here. It might be higher. And then they've got trapdoors like this. I think. I mean, yeah, that far away. I think you're right, Ken. I think it's scaffolding. And then I think what they did was they took, they did my black concrete trick. It's not mine, but the black concrete trick. Just do. Yeah, because if you take a steady enough picture, yeah, I think that's what they did. They used scaffolding. What a tricksy trick! I love it. I like learning new things like that. This is why we copy builds, so that we can figure these cool things out to use on other builds. Okay. It is battle time. Uh-oh. Not a ton of people here again. Let's see if we can get everybody with that. Hopefully we'll make it. A lot of defense. But now we're going to start moving away from my defense tower. Okay. Can we get that guy? We did. Excellent. It's this guy that murdered us last time, this glitch wrath dude. He was really rough. Oh yeah, see? Because he just goes straight for our backline. Oh, he's so rude. Okay, we got him. Hey, I think we'll make it this time. GG. All right. Good job, y'all. Grats, Cat, and Haunted on your extra stuff. We're gonna collect things lest we trigger fee. Hey, Warrior Scrolls, that's nice. Okay. So let's jump into this next one. I still have to do more battle plans to complete quests. Let's not go right in the center. Let's actually go like down here so that we take care of this group down here first. So do whatever you want over here, but let's leave that alone and let's leave this alone. And let's see, we'll need some tanks here. Let's put our support like over here. And then other than that, feel free to place whatever units you want and we'll see that screen again in 30 minutes. Hi, Drowsy. How's it going? Oh, you sleepy? Hi, Goo. Secrets. I'm using full blocks for my roof on my ISV shop. It's the best way to get color variation. That's true. But your ISV shop's gonna be in the shopping district, so like, you don't have to worry about spawn proofing. So I would have to like use buttons or pressure plates or carpet or light. Which, you know, light is probably doable. Using full blocks, if we can get lighting done. I don't like using full blocks. I used full blocks in season 5 with the yellow roofing that I did with the gold blocks and the honey and stuff like that. And I had to use the honey because I needed to get light up there that wasn't torches, and there were no like buttons, and it would have been a lot of gold to make gold pressure plates. So I ended up using honey and putting lights behind the honey, and that worked pretty well. Except when the honey wasn't rendered in if you were at a far distance. Okay. Alright, well let's just do it and see what it looks like. mean, maybe we leave this and then just try and follow the pattern here. Just got home from work much tired. Oh, yeah, I'll bet. Are you still doing the like cleaning stuff? Yeah, because what it looks like is like this is slabs. There's so many slabs now. That actually kind of makes me happy. This is kind of what it looks like. And then it's slabs along here instead of stairs. Like it's like they only did stairs here. Unless that too is a slab and it's just the same color block. That is also possible. That might have been what they did. That's kind of what this looks like. I was cleaning today, yes. Oh, Hummer. Goo Tula says yes. Good night, all going to bed. Thanks for a great stream, World. No worries, Jess. You have a good sleep. Could just be glass blocks with connected textures. Yeah, if it was modded. But I think you're right that it's the scaffolding. Because looking at the upper windows in the tower totally looks like scaffolding. Took her long enough. Tula, Goo wants to know why you're awake. Obviously, Goo. Obviously, it's because I'm streaming. I heard that there are people in Tula's family who are just real fans. I still have the sticky note that says you need merch that says that, by the way, right here. Really more of a real fan. Apparently this is what Tula's daughter says. Which is adorable. So it's still on my to-do list because it's on a sticky note. It hasn't migrated to Todoist yet. I do that once a week where I take all my sticky notes and I say, all right, that's done, that's done, that's done, that's done. That is not done. Put it in Todoist to add a due date to it, you know? Like, oh my gosh, organizing my life is a chore constantly. All right, so it looks like it goes, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, one more. And then it goes up 2. Whoop. I fell. 1, 2. Go. Yes, we'll buy it for her. ALP, yes. Aww. Mary Poppins is a good thing to go to sleep to. Let's see. 2 once, 2 twice, 2 3 times, 2 4 times, 2 5, 2 6 times. Okay, 6 times we're going up 2. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that is the top of the roof. Wow. That's really, really tall roof, but I guess it fits from down here, you know? Sometimes when we're building in creative, and I think this is what gets me in trouble when I do build in creative, is it's a lot, it seems smaller when you're like flying around it and building stuff, and then you go to build it in survival when you have to be like on the ground the majority of the time, and you're like, whoa, this is huge. What was I thinking? But this actually might be a perfect size for holding like animals down below, and then like maybe some storage up top. Uh-oh, peeps are upset. Oh no. Ah. They're upset because you was awake. Fair enough. Okay. Ken, thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. Ah, there we go. Alright, so this part of it kind of does the same thing where it's full blocks. It's like it comes out one, of course. And then it's actually might not be correct to do right there. Still might be correct over here. Definitely correct along here. Okay, let's do this. So that's goes up 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. It doesn't do that. It doesn't have those underneath blocks, which is kind of strange. Full blocks does give you so much more variety to work with roofing, though. Yep, I will give them that. And then 2, 2, 2. So 2, 2, and 2. Oop, there we go. That should be center. Nope, it's not quite center. So do we add another peak to it? Or do we add another, like, smaller incline? Yeah, no, I think we need to do both. Oops. Okay. So we go up. One of these times I'll click the right button. Okay. We'll do that. And then the rest should be this. And this will be that. That should be centered. So we should be good to go with that. Oh, itchy nose. All right, before we add any roof details, I think what I'm going to do is kind of add the rest of this, or get the rest of this roof installed. No, it was right there. There. Okay, so that's the last bit before it becomes twos. Now we go bloop, bloop, set, keep slate tiles. Yep, okay. Boop, and boop. Slate tiles. Then we need to go two a couple of times. More times. I keep underestimating this roof. How many more times are we going up? Yes, that worked. Okay, top one, bottom one. Top one, bottom one. Top and bottom. Top and bottom. Go. Brought this one. Whoopsies. All right, we might fiddle around with the color blocks. We've been saying that like this whole time. It'll be fine. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go bloop and bloop. And we're going to stand here to copy. Hopefully, we stand here. Here, we'll see. That that take it too far? Not far enough? Not far enough. Why not? Oh, because that side's only 2 and this side is 3. Okay, that makes sense. Alright, so instead, what we're going to do is we're going to take it from this side. That. Copy. And do that. Aha! Okay. That worked out rather well. I really need to get more in tune with World Edit and do more creative builds. I stopped doing them because the floating around keeps making me sick, but that could be mitigated if I used World Edit. Yeah. Been having to do it again in creative without something like Lightmatica that would let me build in layers. Doesn't work either. Yeah, so I do allow Lightmatica on my server for lots of reasons. You know, we've gone over why we can't allow it on ISV. Like, I wish there was a way to like get a version of that mod, like if somebody forked it that didn't have like the more cheaty aspects, we would absolutely allow that in a heartbeat, because it's pretty much only the easy place mode that we have issues with. I want it so bad, especially for maps. Oh, it'd make map art so much easier and faster. Like, it didn't used to bother me, you know, sure, just do the grind for the map art, but now when I have so little time to give, it's so hard to want to do map art these days, just because it takes so much time to follow the grid, especially when I'm constantly interrupted. Like, if I can just zone out and do it, that's no problem. But if I don't, if I get interrupted, then it's like 5 minutes finding my place again, 10 minutes of getting a few things done, and then interrupted again and have to restart the process. Oh, it sucks. Actually, let's do that side. And like, I only know some like basics of World Edit, but even what little I do know saves so much time that it's worth it. Very, very much worth it. So I dropped off. Oh, you dropped, not dropped off. I dropped part of a machine on my leg today while at work, and the bruise is already forming. Yikes. Ow, 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 ow. Oh, I'm so sorry, Drowsy. Ouch. Ah, that is no fun. Hopefully the bruise doesn't end up also being like super sore. That it's just a bruise and it's not like really tender. Cross my fingers for you. It scratched half my thigh down to my knee. Ow! 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 That does not sound fun. I think it's there. Yes, that was a good guess. Actually. Oh, did I do it both first? Okay, that's first. That's second. Pay attention, Rill. It's fine. Did it scratch you like bleeding, Drowsy, or is it just like it scraped along you is what you mean? Okay, feel that. I can deal with the time. For me, it's purely the motion sickness stuff. Made myself really sick doing our tunnel on ISV, custom trees, and a lot of leaf placement. Made getting back into the game in any aspect aversive for a few weeks. Oof! Oh, I'm sorry, Chrissy. I'm sorry. That's no fun at all. I said many unfamily-friendly words and made sure no management saw because I didn't want to fill in forms for it. I can understand that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Go. And almost there. Okay. Then here. And here. 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 It scraped. It didn't break skin, thankfully, but there is a welt now. Ouchies. Well, I'm glad it didn't break skin. That would have sucked even more. All right, now let's see if we can do a trick and a half. There and there. Where's the best place that we're going to be able to do this from? Maybe here. Okay, so we have our copy. Now we're going to fiddle. Let's see if just flipping it will work. Minus A. Ah, flipping it will work. Okay. We just flipped the clipboard, so now we're going to go stand in our spot and we're going to go paste. I am a tricksy hobbit. Then we can just knock out this. Have y'all ever like just needed to destroy something in creative and it feels sort of like cathartic? Like you're just like, destroy it all, grrr, just gonna destroy it all, and it kind of feels good. Almost like, I don't know, boxing or something, IRL. I don't know, sometimes. We're just gonna let off some steam, we're gonna go into creative, and we're gonna break stuff. Just me? That's fine. Dominx, thank you so much for the epic musketeer on the battlefield. I appreciate it. Alright, I think once we get this roof flipped, we are going to take a quick break. I need to grab some more water, and then we shall continue. I have some other creative builds to do as well. Like, this isn't the only one. I'm pretty happy with the shape of this so far. We'll work on the color palette, probably would be the next thing. So lurking a few minutes, no worries. So let's do this. Let's smack that there. Smack that there. And let's stand here. Copy, flip, paste. Nice airbox. Whoop! Now why did it flip it that way? That was not the intentional flip. Maybe we'll just do a like rotate. Also, this needs fixing. Let's try that again. Let's do that. Looks cool though. It did. It did look cool. All right. About we try rotate 180. Let's paste it up here and see what happens. Okay, so we need to stand on the other end of the roof. All right, we can do that. Always got to pay attention to where you're standing when you do the like copy and pasting commands, because wherever you were standing when you copied it is where it's going to go when you paste it. So that's always very important. That's why I'm always like, where am I going to stand when I copy this? So we don't need this on this side because I don't think we're going to do the same thing on this side. So it's going to be the best way to get rid of this. Probably just break it, huh? That's fine. We'll let out some more steam. Go. There we go. All right, now we just need to fill these gaps back in. Set. Where's my set? Boop, boop. So much faster. There, there, and there. This will be a little bit different because it's steep slate tile slab, and then type equals bottom. Voila, we have a roof. Okay, so then the next thing we need to do is copy that to here. We needed to rotate it. And we'll probably need to stand on the other side of where we want it to be. Going to be like it's right up here, so that puts us 1 block under and 1, 2, 3 blocks over. So let's line ourselves up here. 1, 2, 3 blocks over, 1 block under. Wish me luck. Almost. Think. No, that's correct, because we have this part's missing. We missed a spot. Just fine. Boop, boop. Then we need a stair. Oops. That way. Nope. That way. That way. Yeah. 1 block over, I think. 1 more block over this way. Yeah, because it's overhanging there. Let's check this side. Ah, no, I just didn't do the overhang on this side. Okay, so it actually, that is good. Excellent. So now we just need to fix this center bit. We'll fix this. We'll go on break and get some more water and all that. And then maybe we'll take a break from this build. We've been working on it for a little while. There are, what, 2, 3 other builds that I want to work on. So this house was on my list. I also need to start working on designing the cactus. The giant cactus for ISV. That one shouldn't take too long, I don't think. And so we could knock it out real quick, get the design going, and then we'll build it on Sunday. The other thing, 2 things that I want to work on. I really want to work on Pirate District because it's coming up. It'll be here before we know it. and we don't have another portal or an MV portal out there yet. And so I asked you on see if it was okay if I took over designing the Nether tunnel and the MV portal for it. And so I'm kind of excited to start that too. So why don't we take a break from this build for a bit? We'll fix this wall. Well, you know, and this can wait too, because I don't quite know yet what I want to do on the backside, so we'll just knock this extra stuff out. And then leave it for now so it can percolate in my brain as to what we're gonna do with this one. And then, so we'll work on the cactus, and then we'll start working on pirate stuff. Cactus needs to be done. Reforged really needs to be done. So far, so good. I'm really loving this build. I need to talk to the moderators to see if it is going to be okay for Spawn Town since it's so big. But with the thought to maybe put, and I can probably shorten it and stuff too. But with the thought to put like the animals and barn stuff in there, right? Because it's going to be on that side of the river anyway. It won't be on the main island. It'll just have that little connecting tower. So I need to talk to the mods about that. Yeah. Okay, we're going to take a quick break. Let's do words on stream. I'm going to try and like rotate what be right back screen I use, the clips or the words on stream. So tonight we'll do words on stream. I'm going to go probably grab a snack too because I'm kind of hungry, and we'll be back soonish. Give me a hot minute to get the words on stream started though. It always takes me a second because I've got to update the link and stuff. So we'll see you soon. GG, y'all. I am so glad that you enjoy the game. I try to let it always go to round 10, so that you guys have, plenty of time to play, which is all good. Okay, I think that's good. Okay, there we go. All right, I logged out here in the plot world, looking at the different builds that were done for Impulse, different shop ideas and things like that for him. I hope we can reuse some of these on the ISV server. That would be fantastic. I know CK asked for permission. Oh, where is my music? Hello? Music? There it is. Okay. CK had asked for permission to use that build, and so that one's gonna get reused, but on Overkill instead of ISV. Borgo did that one, and he asked for a schematic of it as well. I think he's possibly going to reuse it somewhere. I'm not sure. But yes, lots of cool things. Love that game. Yay! I'm glad. Well, it's a good way for you guys to get channel points too, because you're actively chatting, and so you get more points. You get even more points if you're subscribed and things like that. So, yep. All right, off we go. It's not very far. I just grabbed a couple of plots by the mall. Yep, right over here. So I have all of this space right here, and I just merged it all with the mall on accident. And then I was just like, you know what? Oh well, doesn't matter. I own the mall plot anyway, so it's all good. So I've got this outline right here. Stop with the zoomies. Chucku, thank you for the epic musketeer on the battlefield. I appreciate it. So I've got this outline right here for the cactus. But now we need to kind of build it up, and I kind of want to build like a pattern like yay high and then just be able to repeat it. And then so this will be twice, because I looked at the sizing for doing one big cactus instead of the two cacti. Cacti is the word. And it wasn't going to work out because the pot isn't big enough for it to be an even square. And I didn't want to make the pot bigger. So we're going to have two cacti instead of just the one. Back to the original idea. Well, it's technically not the original idea. Close enough. Lurky Dino again. No worries. Thank you, Drowsy. Glitter, thank you for the epic rogue on the battlefield as well. I appreciate that. So this is kind of the palette that I am working with here. I didn't want to do lime green because it's just too bright. Lime green concrete. Like, I tried it several times in other areas, and I just don't like it. I just don't like it. It's like a cute pot of 3. Yeah, so I was thinking the two big, tall, like, normal cacti in the background, and then up in the front, maybe doing, like, a weird, more organic-shaped one with the sombrero. But huge, yes. But huge. Yeah. That's the idea. I also wanted to give it a little bit of depth too. So I've got, what I think I want to do actually is go in with these instead of out. It's kind of hard on the corners though. I mean, I guess we could do it like this way. You know, I kind of like that. Because it makes more sense that the dark parts of the cactus... Oh, let's actually have a different image, but I might not have downloaded it. Hold on. It's just a cactus. It's just a cactus. That one, I think? Yes, that one. And we'll change this image be that one. Nope, there we go. Now we have a cactus. We have a cactus that we're gonna put it above my head right there. Nah, it's fine. Okay. So I thought these like darker parts would look better if they were indented. I had that thought like, I don't know, maybe a half an hour before stream. When I was trying to get ready and do all the things and I was already late, and it's fine. Gee, let's line this up here. So it's right on this yellow middle line, which is right here. Perfect. Get this one right on the cyan line there. This is why I like chunk borders. Oopsies. Go. And okay, so that's that. Now we've got to count it. So this is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and then 11. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yes. That means this one is going to be 12 in the center. And that one's going to be 11, and that's because we took away this one. Shoot. That might matter. Because I'm trying to keep it even numbers, because the build is fairly even, I think. I'm pretty sure the build is even. 2 the same size. Yep. It's to go around the cactus farm that's above Reforged. So, because why not? It's probably fine. No, not fine. We has to fix it. That's going to go there, and then that line will move. We'll go over here. This will go here, and that like that. Okay. Paste. That'll be fine. Okay, so we'll have to move this line as well, because once we put these in, it's going to mess it up on this side. So that will be like that. That. Yes, there we go. This needs to be cut. Paste. That's better. And this, oh, it needs to be over 1. That should be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And there's one on this side, one on that side, which makes 12. Perfect. Okay, so grab that. And that. Go. Cut. Paste. Aha! I love World Edit so much. It makes fixing mistakes so much easier. Alright, so put that there. Oops. That there. And that there. Aha! Okay. Does it have to be square? Is it going on top, or does it have to be exact size to be built around the farm? The cacti have to be fairly square, but they don't have to be exactly square. Excuse me, because there's not a whole lot of room to work with between the two farms. There's like maybe 6 blocks, I think, to work with between the farms. So that's the hard part. Yeah, I tried to just combine them and make one giant square, but it's too big to be a square. It could be a combined like rectangle, but it's too big to make it into a square. It's way too big for a circle. We could make it a little more rounded, but it would really be only rounded on like the outer edges, just because there's not a lot of space to work with on the inner edges. No, and that's why I wanted to, that's exactly why I wanted to like do something fun in front of it, because there's room in front of it. Here, let me just log on to ISV and show. I'm pretty sure I'm there. Yes, okay. So, let's see. I'm gonna go here. So, these are the two cactus farms themselves. Like, there's some room to work with here, and we could knock out the stone brick, but the stone brick has to kind of stay here. I mean, the wall has to stay there to keep everything contained. But we could knock out the stone brick and replace it with something else, which would give us one more block of space. So if we made it a little more rounded, I don't even think we can, because like even these two farms aren't the same size. And I didn't realize that until it was way too late. As in, I just figured it out earlier today because I was counting. Like one of these farms is, what was it, 39 by 33, and one of them's like 36 by 33. So I've just rounded them up to like 40. Yeah, agreed, Drowsy. Agreed. Too much effort, yeah. So they're just gonna be two like giant Minecraft cacti, and it'll be fine. I should probably double check my measurements while I'm here though. But we've got all of this open space in front of them that I installed to cover the rest of Reforged that's underneath it. So we can do something organic here, even a couple of somethings, you know, I don't know. Whatever we can think of, you know. I thought maybe an organic looking cactus with a sombrero hat right there, if we don't put a sombrero hat up there. Sombrero there and like a mustache here. Whatever. That's the party cactus. Oh dear. Okay. So let's just count again. So this comes right up against the chunk border, so that makes that easy. So that's 16 and that's 32, 33. So this one is 33 by, scratch these ones out. So it's 33. And this is the east one. By 32, 33, 34, 35. And then 36, 36, 37, 38, 39. So 33 by 39 on the east one. Hi, Emil. How's it going? Welcome in. And this one, so they should be the same like width that way, but this one is 30. So this is up against the chunk, so that makes it here 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. 33 by 36, and that's the west one. So I have just upped that to 40. I'm gonna go double check my count in the other world. Did you get the chunk borders? F3 plus G. Turns it on and off. Makes counting easy because in your chunk borders, each of these squares right here represent 2 blocks. So this is a 4-block chunk here because it's 2 this way and 2 this way. So you can just go 2, 4, 6, 8 as you're counting your squares. Makes it easy for counting and keeping things aligned and stuff like that. One of my favorite things to do. How much longer are you going for tonight? Probably a while, because I just got started on the creative build for the cactus. Also, hi Panda. Based on my spelling, you can see I'm tired. No worries. That is understandable. I have still got some life left in me, so no worries. Okay, let's go back here. Off. Go back to creative. Oh, and it's Stream Raiders time. Hold on. Hold that thought. We gotta do the battle. And let's give the archers the advantage this time. High ground for everyone. All right, start the battle. Panda raiding with a party of 5. Welcome, welcome, raiders. 93 units placed on the field of battle. My goodness. Welcome in. How's the stream, Panda? You said you were super tired, so I understand if you need to raid and run. We'll get some sleep and stuff. All right. I was going to log into ISV at the end there and see if I blow up, but too tired. Toot tired. Toot ired. Toot ired. Makes sense, Panda. I agree. We should go with that. Oh, go to sleep. It's all good. Were you playing Phasmo tonight? Is that what you guys were up to? Everybody, it seems like, on my list was playing Phasmo tonight. Alright, GG y'all. Grats, Cat, Saxi, Ateto, and K Kargat on your extra stuff. I know how to words with names. Okay, let's take on these giants like right away. So let's plop that up there. We're still doing battle planning because like still got to make the battle plans to complete my quest. So we're not doing that. We're not doing that. None of this down here. No. Instead, y'all can just put whatever you want here. Prefer some tanks up here. Maybe a few tanks back here in case. Because we're going to plop the healers right there in the middle. Otherwise, feel free to place whatever units you want onto the field of battle. We'll see that screen again in 30 minutes. And for those of you who haven't played Stream Raiders, it's a game that Panda actually introduced me to. And it's a free-to-play game that you guys can play anytime. Just click on the link in my chat right now. Sign up for a free account. Drag and drop your units onto the field. And you can do that every 5 minutes. And you can like level them up and get skins and all that cool stuff. Na 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 na. Hey. Good night. Good night, Panda. I hope you sleep well. Did some Phasmo. Awesome. Glad to hear it. Okay, we're gonna count this thing. I also kind of want to chunk align it, but it's fine. So we have 32 plus 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12 on the other end. Okay. So 44 compared to our 39 and 36. And then there were what, like 6 blocks between, I think I said. So we'll definitely have to like figure out how we're going to align it with the blocks between. So let's get some stone bricks. Stone bricks? Okay, there we go. Ooh, infested stone bricks. Let's do it. Okay. So if we started it like here, let's do it this way. Okay, so one side is easy because we've got 2 chunks and then +1 because it's only 33. So that's right there. This side is less easy. We still got 2 chunks. So that's 32, 33, 34, 35. So we have to move it that way for the 36. 6. And then it'll be the 37, 38, 39. So the one that's 39, we will have to knock out some of the stone bricks to put in these details, but it should still fit just fine. That squeeze, but it should still fit. Okay, that works for me. Just making sure. That makes me feel better too, because that means the space that's in between them should be okay. He should be fine. All right, let's turn that off and start working on the actual design itself. So these parts we know we're going to go up really, really high. We just don't know how high right now. So we'll start with that. What is this? Green terracotta? Yes, excellent. All right, here, green terracotta. And let's just go ahead and set, actually, let's do that up here. This is lime terracotta. Just set this whole thing. Lime, Brill. You just said it out loud. Lime. Voila, lime. Oh dear. We're getting to the Sleepy Sillies portion of the stream already. First, second, green. Go. First. Second, lime. First, I have to say it out loud so I don't forget. Second, green. Here we go. First, second, lime. Okay. And let's just green, and we'll just knock out this. Okay, so that is one side. We can just copy paste it to the other side, so I'm sure that will be fine. I actually kind of like that height. It might need to be a little taller, but let's see. We've got our pattern here with our cactus. So let's open that up in a way that I can see it better. That would be helpful. Let's see. a way that I can zoom in on it too. So we're trying for like a recreation of this like pixely pattern that's on it. Sort of. Welcome back, Drowsy. Let's see. 4 at the bottom. So this is where I think I'm going to need to use the green concrete is for this detailing bit. And I want to do things in 4 blocks because to me that's going to represent like 1 pixel. The problem is that it's like I need another green color that's sort of matchy to the rest of this. Oh, you know what? Maybe moss. Moss might work. I hadn't thought about moss. Because like it's got this first part. Okay. Whoopsies. Not that. This. Thank you. So I'm looking at this bottom corner that's closest to us. It's got like this stripe that goes up, but then there's this like lighter green colors next to it. It's almost like it's spelling an H. That was 1, 2, perfect. So it would be here, and then maybe this is where the moss goes. Trusty's like, I was about to say moss. Yeah, it's got like all the colors. I don't know if that's a little too much texture. But the build is going to be so huge. Does it matter? Like, really, does it matter? Also, these panels are technically too thick for the build itself. So we're going to have to like fudge a lot of this, unfortunately. So it's going to be more like, this is going to need to be more like this. We might have to do this in like much bigger portions here. Like that. And then cactus in face, right? Sorry. All the cactus. All the time. That's what we're doing. Oh, it's kind of funny because the image that I'm looking at, I have right over my overlay right now, so I can't see my overlay at all. I can just see that and chat. Because I'm trying to look like really close at it. Alright, so this goes all the way over here. And then it goes up. Does it go up as high as the other one? It does. Okie dokie then. One more. Fill that in. Rune, thank you so much for the epic tank on the battlefield. I appreciate it. And it's got like one right here, like that. And it like goes every other one. So that there, and then this moss. Just trying to match this a little bit. This is where my map art skills come into play, right? Okay, this needs to be thicker. This cactus be thick. Alright, I think that means that this needs to change too. So that needs to be more like this. Oh, that was too much. It's okay. Maybe it wasn't too much. It's just gonna be interesting. Wait. There we go. This part of the H looks weird now though. Like this needs to move up another 2 blocks. Whoop. All right, staring at this, we do / cut. Move up 1 and 2. Paste. And this becomes more moss. That looks better. I have to move that up now though because I think they were even. Yes, they were even. So this, oh, you know what I should do? I just had a thought. Like this whole thing right here. I'll just copy. And then it's to be at this level, so we just go paste. Oh, far away. I have to kiss it. Paste. Up one more. Oop. Okay, that works. What is this? Green concrete? Yes. Okay. I mean, it's working. Chrissy, you have a good night. Thank you so much for hanging out for a bit. I appreciate you. Sleep well. Okay, so now let's that and that. Let's do copy. Let's see if this is gonna work any better. Paste. And then yeah. Oh well. Okay. We'll just change it. It's fine. So 1, 2, 3. Here. Set green concrete. I think this whole thing needs to move up if I am following this panel accurately. So there. We go cut, and then we need to go paste. Went up 4. Is that accurate? Because there's 2 blocks. Yes, it is. Okay. Huh, I was wondering where that went. Aha! It went behind the wall. Alright. Well, my brilliant idea wasn't so brilliant. It's fine. Hey, Glaive, how's it going? Oh, yes, you guys have your guide meeting right now. No worries. Lurking is A-okay. Yeah, this is the base color of the entire cactus. And that comes like... So this part is moss. There we go. It needs to be one higher. Then here to here. That lime terracotta. There we go. I think that's better. If we truly want it to be accurate, it needs to move up another 4 blocks though, I think. Because technically there's another like moss square here. Does it matter that much? I mean, I do like to be accurate, but I'm also kind of like, you know what? This is fine. So, I mean, that and that should be green concrete. Oh, we could try green concrete powder too. I hadn't thought about that. Let's try the green concrete powder right here. Green concrete powder. Thank you. Ooh, I kind of like that better than the moss. It's softer. And then I don't have to farm moss. I like it better. Moss was a good idea, but I like that's much softer. What if we did, okay, hold on. Replace moss block with green concrete powder. And then same thing, we go replace green concrete moss block. Okay. I like that much better. Like, I thought that the moss block was just way too much texture and contrast. And I think it was with the very flat tones of the concrete. But this, I like this. I think this good. Okay, I like it. Let's move it up a few and see if we can get a little more accurate. Okay, so the only problem with the concrete powder is it's difficult to work with because it falling block. So let's temporarily replace it with the concrete, and then we'll change it back to the concrete powder once we've got the pattern correct. So replace green concrete powder with green concrete. Yes, okay. It does blend better. That's what I'm liking about it. I agree completely. Okay, so this all needs to go up. 1, 2, 3, 4 more. Cut. Then paste. Okay, there we go. That's better. All right, so underneath that one, let's go based off of this one. So the darker one we're doing right now is going to be moss, and then the concrete is the lighter. I have to like fix that in my brain. Okay, so this and this, set green concrete, and then this, just do it through here for now, set lime terracotta. Okay, so technically this set moss block, this set green concrete. All right, that is more accurate. Much more accurate. Goes up like that. And then that switches right there. So when does this repeat? We're going to get to this point where it repeats. It repeats like right, not too far up though. It's not too far before it repeats. And so got this part of this like H shape. And we've got moss, concrete. So we need another moss right here. So the moss is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. That. I just realized I don't have game sounds. How dare. There we go. It's like, where's my moss sound? And then we have another concrete. 4. And then we do lime. And 4. It's really tall. This is gonna be fine, Rule. Don't freak out about it. Late. Then, I mean, it's gonna gonna start feeling like it's as tall as the mall. It's fine. I'm beginning to think that I just don't know how to build small. Yep, I'm beginning to think I just don't know how to build small. Could always use wool. Okay, we'll try wool. Once we've got our pattern in, we can try all kinds of different combos, I think. I keep getting distracted from get the pattern. Oh, okay, so that's that spot right there. And then we have, that is actually 2 up. So we need to go up a little further. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we have 1 spot of moss. Oh no. No, that's not correct. The moss is here. And the moss goes up too. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. That went up 2, and then we go 1, 2, 3, 4. More of that. Oops. Well, that's fine. Concrete. And then we have the repeat. Okay, so that's how tall it goes before the pattern repeats on the cactus. I mean, it's fine. We actually might just do like a 3 tall cactus on the farm. That would make sense. All right, finish the pattern. Okay, so let's do it on this side here. No, it'll be easier to do it like following the side. All right, so just before we hit this lime again, like all of this. 2, 3, 4. Yes. 2, 3, 4. All of this is lime. That, that, and that. All right. Yep, that looks accurate. Then wait here. That is concrete. There, there. So green concrete. Kind of go bloop, bloop, like that. Oh, let's not look even. There we go. That's what's wrong. Okay. Hey Hugh, here to lurk. Yes, all the guides be lurking. No worries. All right. So we have this same thing on this side. So we'll just go across like that. And we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. There. Set moss block. Then we'll go there to there and green concrete. Okay. And that looks accurate. Okay. Now this goes up 2 blocks, which will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There. Concrete. Did I go too high? Yes, I did, because that's that green concrete. It's fine. We didn't mess anything up at all. You saw nothing. There and there. And that is lime terracotta. Right? feel like I messed this up somewhere. Hold on. Okay, got upside right there, the lime terracotta, moss, and then the one block above. Okay, and then, okay, no, I didn't mess it up. Whew. Thank goodness. All right, so let's get that, and then we're gonna go replace green concrete with green concrete powder. I likes it. Boo. Let's try replace moss blocks with what Drowsy had suggested with the green wool. I don't know if I like that any better. Drowsy, if you're still there, what do you think? So here's the moss, and then here's the green wool. I'm not sure. Turns quality up. I'm also on the creative server if you're around. On ISV Creative. So that's moss, and that's wool. I could also try replacing the green concrete powder with like the wool or the moss. I don't know, I think that will become too textured again though. Wool is a bit brighter. It is. You know what, why don't I build up these indented parts? Can't think of words. That took me a lot longer than it should have to come up with the word indented. Words are hard. Let's see, this is going to be a set green terracotta. So I kind of wonder go. Oh, it's battle time. Kind of wonder if that'll make a difference, because oh, we gotta select this again. Okay, hold on. Let's do this battle after we get this selected. All right, so check this out. If we do replace green wool with moss block, see, the moss block has a little bit darker to it, and so it kind of ties in those side greens, those side bits. So I don't know if I like that better or not. This is a tough choice. All right, we'll think on it while we do stream readers. Oh my goodness, it's a ton of people. Here, buffs for everybody. Starts the battle. Wool is a bit brighter, but I don't know, words much hard today. Painkillers make the brain fog. I hear that. Like 100%. 110%. Okay. No worries. I think I'll go with the moss because it ties in that color. You're right though, that brightness. Not so random, Rue, Cat Wild, Chucku, and the Wish. Grats on your extra stuff. We're gonna collect ours as well. What time is it? 3 a.m. We'll do one more battle. I think I've got another 30 minutes in me. We'll do one more battle. Oh, that's a lot of people. Okay. We'll start over here. So put your peeps down here. Don't put your peeps over here. Don't put them up here. Anywhere else is fine. In this corner. What we don't want to end up with is being surrounded. So we're going to scoot ourselves over here in the corner and we'll take them hopefully kind of like one group at a time. So we're going to drop healers back here. And we'll need tanks up here and over here. Other than that, feel free to place your units wherever you would like, and we will see that screen again in 30 minutes. Okay. Why don't we... Let's look at our cactus picture again. Is this going to be the same pattern in each section or not? It is not. Drat. I was hoping it would be easy. Okay. Because if it was, and it was just in a slightly different like place, then I'd just copy paste and make it easy and try and decide later. We're gonna leave the moss blocks for now. We'll build up this panel and use like wool blocks, and then see which one we like best. Let's actually do it on this last panel over here. Okay. Starting at the bottom, on the one side, with the darkest block, which is going to be our moss block. Oh, this is going to be a hard one. How do we tell? Because it's like one long stripe, so I'm like, how do I tell how far to go up? I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4. We know that we always start with the 4. So it's going to be 1. This is also kind of at an angle, so it's a little difficult to tell. Maybe I just need to give myself cactus here. Cactus. Sand. This will be fine. We're just gonna... Aha! Ha 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 ha! That's gonna be way better than the picture. Ah, this is much better. Oh, we forgot the spiny things. Spiny things are gonna go like on the same level as that. Okay. So it's like here. Little spiky spiny things. Okay. So 1 full square of it, 2 full square of it. Oh, and it's around the side too. And we go 1 full square up and we start another bit from that side. Okay, we can do that. I actually kind of want to do this too. Like more 3D, you know, because it's sticking out a little bit, just add a teeny tiny bit of interest. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. So the next one would be there. Oh, this needs to be bigger too. There we go. Ah! That one. Thank you. So this needs to come out here. It's 1, 2, 3. There we go. Now that's a pokey thing. No, it's not pokey at all. All right, so that means 1, 2, 3, 4. 2. Whoop. Nothing happened. Actually supposed to be on this side. And it should be going this way now. Is it 4 like that? it'll be coming in like this. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it's got to go up. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it'll be like that. Lol. Okay, so that needs to come out some more still. Let's just do this. That'll make it easier. There we go. Oh, thick. This one will need to be expanded as well if it's going to be the full pixel. That looks a little silly now. I think it needs to, maybe these spiny things need to not be accurate, possibly. Or I need to find a different color, because I'm not sure where I just, face this another way. Face it this way, maybe. So that, I don't know. You are super late, Oz. Hi, Oz. I don't know. We like to work on the spiny things. Not sure I like them being as large of pixels as the other things. Also, you're up late, Oz. Been in bed for hours and can't sleep. Ah, okay. I'm sorry you can't sleep. We'll try and lull you to sleep with all of my muttering and my creative planning here. Oh, it's we haven't been able to decide if we like the moss blocks better here or if we like the wool blocks, because we're trying to make a cactus, cactus. All these little different shades of green in here. Yep. It's been interesting, Okay, so we're gonna do this one next. It looks like it goes all the way to the top of that bit right there. So it needs to be that tall. All right. So that bit was this right here. So let's just bring this all the way across so I know exactly where it's at. Whoop. Slow down. Perfect. There. All right, so now we take this and we go, boop, we go all the way down here, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4. And that entire thing is moss blocks. Sitting in with the guides at the moment because they have been going forever. Makes sense, Oz. We have a lot of guides who are lurking right now too, so I was like, oh yeah, the guides meeting. That's gonna be like right in the middle of my Night Owl stream. Oh well. I'll read the notes. I need to be better about reading the notes. I always like forget about it because it's not like right there in front of me. Actually, we're just gonna go add that to my to-do list. Your lullaby streamer just went live too? Well, now you have plenty of options. I will not be offended if you go listen to a lullaby instead. There we go. That's like one of my favorite like little commands in Firebot. It's so like simple, but I love it. Okay, so that was this long stripe right here. How are we going to figure out this one? All right, so it's where this square begins. Okay. That one right there. So that one's going to be the concrete, or concrete powder, rather. So that is the square right here. Uh-huh. I have a new emote. And Oz has discovered it. I did announce it on my Discord too, so there is that. I have a new mod love emote, which is awesome. Of course, Nay Soji did it for me, and I have a new command for Nay as well. That links to her TikTok, because that's where she posts the most. I asked her what link she would like me to use, and she said TikTok. I said, okay. Alright, we said this was going to be the concrete. That will change to the concrete powder once we're done fiddling. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do that and that. Set green concrete anywhere? Green concrete. Alright. Now we have that bit, which means that we now know where that bit goes. Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4. Set moss block. And then this next bit goes like one below the ground. Okay. Thank you, Oz. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think most of my mods have gone to sleep. Concrete. I think Drowsy's still here somewhere, maybe? She might have lurked a while back. Nope, she didn't. Okay. Wouldn't surprise me. I hear just no brain. Okay, no worries. I was gonna say, it wouldn't surprise me if she did fall asleep, though, because she just got home from work and stuff. So this one goes to 2, 4. Concrete. There. 2, 4. Set moss block. Blah, blah, blah. Words. I just hear no brain zombies. Oh no. Okay, so now up here at the top of this one, where we need to start. This is like 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that's going to be 4, 8, 12. Okay. Let's just make this whole thing into lime terracotta. Honestly, set a lot of the whole thing to terracotta. Let's do that. Lime terracotta. Here we go. And let's that. Set green terracotta. That. There we go. Now we know how tall we're going. Okay, let's look at this again. Kind of set the pattern in our brainium. So it's going to go 3 up, which is going to be 12 blocks of the, is it moss? Not moss. It's the green concrete. Okay, green concrete. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That to there. Set green concrete. Perfect. Next, 2 more, which is going to be 4, 8 of moss. Then 2 more of the 2 of the moss, 2 of the concrete, 1 more moss. Okay. I can do this. Counting with Rill when she's starting to get really tired. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's what we did. Set moss block. And that should be. Okay, is that correct? Ooh. Think so? Okay. Right, and then moss, concrete, moss. Oh, hold on. No, this isn't tall enough. My other image is not accurate. Oh no. I mean, it should have been. No, that is correct. All right, we're going to continue with the rest and we'll see if it's correct. We'll be fine. All right, so here in the center we have that. Okay, that's already set in. That's done. Goes all the way up to there. So up here at this stopping point of the moss, right next to it we have 2 lime terracotta, which all the lime terracotta is in. But then after we go up to, we had that 3rd one, so we can do 2 more of the green concrete. So, or is it green concrete or is it moss? So this should have been moss, and then this should have been 3 green concrete, which is that one. So at the top of the 3, we come out like that in a little Tetris move. Okay, we got this. Be fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. Set that one first. 1, 2, 3, 4. That one next. Okay, now we got our little Tetrisy thing. And so next to that should be 1, 2, 3 of moss going downwards and 1 block of the concrete at the end. That should be 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4 to there. That should be set moss block. And then 1, 2, 4. Green concrete. Right. Is that even with the other one like it's supposed to be? Yeah. And there's green concrete on top. And then you skip to green concrete there. The very, very top. Okay. So there should be green concrete here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then yes, okay. I think we are short 1. Do I care? That's my question. Do I care? Because the pattern's just gonna repeat anyway. And if we fix that there, I'll want to fix it here. So I've got to figure out where we messed up here. Let's go place this over here and just examine it. Practice. We have that at the bottom, and we have this L shape right there. Okay. It is 3 tall, which it is. Oh, that's where we messed up. Right there. That was easy to find. It's this spot right here. It's only 1 pixel thick when it should be 2. Okay. That's what we're missing. Well, that was easy. Okay. Anonymous gifting a tier 1 sub to Death Blows. Thank you so much, Anonymous. I appreciate that. Death Blows, welcome to the ranks of the Paladins, courtesy of Anonymous. Enjoy your new emotes. Let's see, replace, and thank you for the follow, SD. Welcome to the Knighthood. Hope you enjoy your stay on the stream. Place green concrete powder with, we'll just do green wool for now, just so that I can move this up easier. All right, so write that top layer right there. So here, ooh, here, need to do a cut, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, paste. There we go. Thank you for the follow, Odessa and Gisela. Welcome to the Knighthood. I hope you enjoy your stay on the stream. Okay. Yep, that's what I thought was coming. Hold on just a moment, folks. Thank you, Oz. We are going to turn that off. Yep, no worries. It happens. It's been happening a lot lately. Just thanks guys for your patience. We've seen it happen on other people's streams and things like that. We'll do our best to clean up the bots and get them banned and reported, but it's gonna take a minute because that's a lot that comes through. I don't know if my raid protection's gonna work on that, because it's a follow raid. It's not, or it's a follow spam. It's not a raid per se. So that's unfortunate. Sorry, y'all. I know they're gonna spam chat for a bit. We'll get through it. It is an emote only mode now, so hopefully no other messages can get through. No worries. We'll just continue working. Thank you, mods. I love you. I'm sorry. I wish there was something that I could do to prevent that, but I think I've already got all the protections in place that I possibly can do. Although, there might be one thing I can do. Give me just a moment here. Yeah, the only protections that I can put in place don't cover followers. It only covers chatters. That's unfortunate. I hope Twitch fixes that. Okay, no worries. We shall do our best to carry on. Alright, so really the only thing we missed was this one right here, and then the rest of it should be fine. And it should be the same as the ones above it. So this one, in this case, it's going to be wool. There, set green wool. Ah! Not that. Oops. That's better. And then, is it this whole thing? I thought it was this whole thing. Yes. So here and here, wall, and this will be moss blocks. Thank you, mods. I know it's a lot of work. I will help after stream as well. We've got, what, Stream Raiders is at 4 minutes. So we've got 4 minutes, and then I was going to end stream anyway, so that should help. But I can help with all the banning and reporting as soon as I'm done with that. So I appreciate you. In the meantime, I'm sorry. Mods are earning their keep tonight. Okay. So now we're going to go replace green wool with green concrete powder. There we go. Now we can fix this side. Which... Can I just put a full block on top of it? I can. I always thought you could only put a slab on top of it. Apparently, you can put a full block on top of it. It's fine. Okay. So we're on this side right now. We just need to do that top layer, which is going to be moss and green concrete. Okay. We can do that. See, it was a good thing Oz couldn't sleep. He was just waiting for the follow raid to come in so that he could help Drowsy. It's fine. Poor Oz. Poor Drowsy. Like, this is the last thing I wanted to deal with after work was more work. Set lime terracotta. So you should just be able to open up moderator view if you're on your PC. I don't know how to do it on mobile, and just ban everyone as soon as they follow. All good. And let's see. No, it's replace. Replace green concrete with green concrete powder. Replace green concrete powder with green wool. I still don't know which one I like better. Although you can see the wool better than the powder. Like, I liked the powder at first because it was a lot softer and it blended better. But now I'm kind of like, at this large of a scale that we're building at, I don't know. Guess we'll find out. Doesn't give me an option to ban them, just announces that they followed. Okay. I don't know, you'll have to ask Oz how he's doing it then. Because I'm not sure. I've never had to ban a follower without them chatting before. Found it? Okay, no worries. Yay! Alright. Oz, you gotta let Drowsy have some now. Drowsy want to swing the ban hammer too. Mender, thank you for the epic archer on the battlefield. Appreciate it. Oh, just on the bell on the dime on the starting finish line. Right on time. We'll go with that one. Words are hard. All right. This will be our last battle, and then we are going to call it good for stream today and hopefully be able to finish taking care of this follow bot raid nonsense going on. Sorry about that, y'all. I know it means that you haven't been able to chat with me, but it'll be a-okay. All right, we're going to do that one because it'll reach more people. Start button. Get him. Oh, there was one person up there that was like the sacrificial distraction for the other giant so that we could kill this one first before we had to face another one. Thank you, whoever that was. You were a very good distraction. You did a good job. Oh, snap. The giant's got a lot of health. Alrighty. Just down to the last, like, minions and stuff. We got this. No biggie. Okay. All good. GG. Let's see. Stole, Sob, Nermic, Homor, and Yeolext. Congrats on your extra stuff. That is going to do it for Stream Raiders for today. We will be playing that again likely tomorrow when we are playing Overkill with Oz. Finally. I am so excited. I have got an idea. And I started doing some creative planning for it. But I've got an idea for our Overkill base, and that's going to be amazing. So, let me go help my mods take care of this follow bot raid. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me tonight. I'm sorry we've had to keep it in emo-only mode for the last little bit of the stream, but I appreciate you hanging out anyway. We will find someone for you to raid in the meantime. I hope you all have a good day, night, or whatever it may be for you, and we will see you guys next time. Bye-bye!